Hey guys, today we're going to react to Jethro Tull Locomotive Breath Rock Pop in concert 10th of September, no, not September, July 1982. That's not September. But yeah, we're going to do this live performance of Locomotive Breath. I was told to react to this by you guys, your subscribers, and it's 5 minutes long, not really sure what to expect. Except that, this is live, so I want to see the actual members of the band performing and whatever show they put on for the crowd as well. I also want to hear the crowd, and we have lyrics right here, so that's great. And we're gonna do something different this time, because last time we did a reaction to Walk Along, and we didn't really, get too deep in the lyrics, because I only analyzed the lyrics in like a superficial level and kind of try to interpret it. So this time I have Genius, the website, I know it's not the best reliable website ever, but we have it so we can try to piece together the puzzle of what the lyrics are talking about and some context as well. You guys can also comment down below if I miss anything else, so let's start.
Zeppelin and bells of the locomotive bridge. Runs the all-time loser and comes his death when he feels a business gravy, steam breaking on his brow. For Charlie, he stole the anthem, and the train won't stop going to slow down. It sees his children jumping off the stations one by one. This woman and his best friend in bed and having fun when he's crawling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Oh, Charlie, he stole the handle, and a train won't stop going to slow down.
Okay, we're gonna pause right here, otherwise we're just gonna listen to the entire song without me saying anything. Dogs are barking on the outside, I hope you guys don't mind it too much, but I can't really do anything about it. So now we're gonna try to breathe a little bit, because I'm a little bit psyched up, a little bit too hyped for this song, because it has a really good rhythm, what is it called, like a really good beat. Not only that, but it's also very energetic and full of energy. You can feel the performance being very alive, I guess you could say. Because usually some bands are not very good at performing, but they're good at studio albums. I feel like this band does a really good job, at least from what I've seen from Aqualung, with the stereo mixing and all of the production and stuff. It's very well done in the studio, and live right here in front of me is very good as well, so I'm very impressed. And I also like this guy because he's really hyping up the crowd and really pushing forward the, like the frontman kind of vibe. So that's a good job from him. I don't know his name, you guys can tell me, but if I had to guess, because I know that the, like, pretty much the leader, or at least I think so. His name is called Ian Anderson, so maybe this is Ian Anderson. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong or right, and maybe I'll search later as well. But I think he also writes the lyrics for his songs, so that's pretty cool. I also really like the, like, I don't know if this is part of the song, as in, like, I don't know if that little intro right here was part of this song, Locomotive Breath, or if that was the ending of another song, and they just segmented it into this one. Not really sure, but the crowd really went crazy when they noticed that it was this song, you know? So, I guess that's a lot of loyal fans. And I wonder if you guys were there, or at least in some of their shows. I would like to know about that as well. I was going to talk about this very dirty and kind of bluesy guitar right here. It was very nice. I like the kind of like crispy sound of it. Kind of like dirty, like a saxophone, or like or something very nice, like for example Money from Pink Floyd. Very bluesy as well. Really like the drums, and it sounds very unique, the entire bass line and stuff. Didn't really hear much of the bass, but I mean, like, the chorus is very nice, very catchy. They know how to compose. Wow, my voice just went away. They know how to compose, and that's pretty cool. So for now, we won't be focusing too much on the. We can do that later. So let's jump back in.
The stations one by one. This woman found his best friend. Been dead and having fun when he's crawling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Oh, Charlie, he stole the handle, and a train who won't stop going to slow down.
Sounds very rock and rollish, no? Okay, I'm not gonna ignore that. I always say that on the channel that the flute is probably the best and most underrated instrument to ever be used in rock, and this holds true to this day because I don't think there are many bands or songs that really use it. But for example, this band right here, he really freaking uses it. I'm not gonna swear because this is YouTube, they're gonna take my money away. But you know, this is great. That was a really cool flute solo. So let's jump back in.
There's a silent howling when he catches angels as they fall. And the all-time winner has got him by the balls when he picks up Gideon's Bible. Yes, it's open at page 1. I think that God, he stole the handle, and the train who was stop going to slow down. Hey! No way to slow down. 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 No way to slow down.
Okay, so that's the end of the song. That was really good. I really appreciated that. That last guitar solo was also really good. It was very bluesy. Um, yeah, it felt like a literal train, I guess you could say, because it was so fast and just sounds and violently like loud, pretty much. But it was very good. I really appreciated it. And now we could also analyze the lyrics. About the instruments, I would say that they are really good at what they do, like individually at their own instruments. Like for example, the keyboardist was also going really crazy and working together with the guitar to make a really enhanced sound. As well as the drummer, I feel like he was probably having a lot of fun playing that. The bass, I'm not really sure if they have a bass because I couldn't really hear it. Maybe because of the audio quality, so it's, you know, pretty much just from like all the way to the background. The Les Paul guitar right here, pretty cool. I don't know their names, so you guys can also tell me. And I'm guessing that Ian Anderson is the vocalist, and he's also a piper, which is pretty cool. I always appreciate somebody who plays that instrument because it's probably one of the best ones, and I would enjoy to learn it as well. Let's try to figure out the lyrics, and then we are gonna go to Genius to figure out what it actually means instead of like me trying to interpret it. I also really like the proggy kind of progressive rock in outro right there. That was really cool. And it was also very melodic, which I really appreciate. So let's see what's the first lyric. The shuffling madness. So shuffling means like something that is constantly changing. I wonder if it means like, for example, a rock band going from town to town, you know, just the shuffling madness of it all. Of the locomotive breath. Maybe they took Ride by Train? I'm not really sure. Locomotive breath. I wonder what that means, you know, if that is symbolic of anything and is not really a actual train, you know. Runs the all-time loser. So maybe it's somebody who is, I don't know, a gambler, somebody who steals, headlong to his death. Maybe somebody who's going through purgatory. Maybe he died, he's going through the locomotive breath to either go to heaven or hell. When he feels the piston scraping, so this is talking about the train or the locomotive breath. Steam breaking on his brow. Sure. Old Charlie who stole the handle. I wonder what Old Charlie means, if it's like a literature kind of character in opera or maybe in a book or something like that. Maybe it's just from the song, not really sure. He stole the handle, okay? And the train won't stop going. So the train is like going full speed without any brakes, pretty much. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. He sees his children jumping off. I wonder what that means. I don't know. Maybe it's like a literal father or symbolically a father. At stations one by one. So maybe it's not jumping from the train constant movement, but jumping at the stations and stuff, you know. His woman and his best friend, which are, you know, having at it, in bed and having fun. So maybe that's why he's the all-time loser. While he's crawling down the corridor, I'm assuming of the locomotive, on his hands and knees. The train won't stop going. My dog's going crazy in the background. Okay, I'm back, and let's continue our lyrics. Analyzing what? Analysis. He hears the silence howling. So, I wonder what that means. Silence howling. Well, he catches angels as they fall. I don't know. And the all-time winner has got him by the balls. Well, he picks up Gideon's Bible, has it open at page 1. I think that God, he stole the handle. That God, he stole the handle. and then when the train, it won't stop going. No way to slow down. So pretty much like it's a train going in one direction. He can't really stop the train, and maybe God is the reason why somehow. I'm not really sure what Gideon's Bible, I think it was Bible, right? It was the book. Yeah, Gideon's Bible really means. I wonder if that's like something that I actually don't know. So we'll go to Genius to try to figure out what it's actually talking about. Okay, so I read a little bit of the lyrics of Locomotive Breath and also some of the notes left by other people. And I think I have a little bit of a clearer interpretation of what it is. Apparently, it's kind of like it's existential, kind of philosophical as well. Not really political or anything like that, but it's very, very abstract. It's not like you can touch death, and it's not like you can touch life or love. So it's very tough to really explain something that is not concrete. So for example, I think the locomotive breath is kind of like the need of humanity to expand itself, to become not what it is right now, but to be what will be in the future. So that's what the locomotive breath is. Something that will not slow down, something that will not halt, like a train, for example. Something that will just keep going forever and ever, and humanity will never be enough, pretty much. Humanity will always look to find something to achieve, something to cheat, like for example death or illness and that kind of stuff. So I think these verses are talking about the mortality of humanity, like for example how, you know, with aging our body begins to deteriorate and slow down a little bit more until we finally go to the old destiny, which is death. And then there's this verse right here, "Oh Charlie." I don't think many people really know what that means, and I don't either. Some people thought that it was probably like Charles Dawson. Wait, what? Charles Darwin. I don't know where Dawson come from, but which kind of makes sense because it's like you can see right here. It, you know, it does collide with the thing of overcrowding, of overpopulation of humanity on Earth. And some people think it's probably the devil, which may be both. Maybe it's a reference to Charles Darwin, but it's actually the devil, so it's not really wrong to say it's not related to that. But I don't know. And the train won't stop going, no way to slow down. Like I said, humanity will just keep on going. He says his children jumping off. I think that the children jumping off is pretty much like when you have a child, the child will most likely leave you one way or another, either physically, like you'll literally leave your house to go live somewhere else, or you just die, you know. It's not like you can stay with your child forever. So the children will jump off the train, I guess you could say. Perhaps. I don't know. Oh Charlie stole the handle. Wonder if Oh Charlie, like I said, is the devil, so the devil stole the handle to stop the train. Maybe it's a reference to God itself. I don't know. He hears the silence howling, catches angels as they fall. So angels really does, you know, really integrate the Bible and kind of like religious aspect of it as well. And the all-time winner, maybe God, like omnipotent, omniscient, and everything else, unlike humanity, which is very flawed, has got him by the balls. So pretty much talking about how humanity is kind of like overshadowed by God, and the only way to move forward is if God allows, pretty much. He picks up Gideon's Bible, which is apparently a Bible next to a bed in a motel. I didn't know that. I have no clue why people would put a Bible in a motel, but sure. opens at page 1, which apparently is Genesis 1:28, I think it is, which is multiply and talking about like to, you know, populate the earth, pretty much. I said God, he stole the handle and the train won't stop going. Like I said before, maybe a reference to Old Charlie. Maybe Old Charlie is God and not actually the devil. Or maybe it's a matter of perspective, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think that's it. It's pretty much about the overcrowding of Earth. And a little bit more ambiguous. It doesn't need to have a meaning for every lyric, perhaps. But, you know, it was kind of like developed as it is. So yeah, I really enjoyed the song. It was very nice. I really liked the flute solo, for example, and the guitar solos as well. So comment down below what you thought about this video and what other Jethro Tull songs I should react to, as well as other bands as well. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.